Hey, let me show you a neat trick how to boost your traffic using content update, and it's like really easy. So what I did, I went to Xero.com because they're really big, and I found an article that ranks in that striking distance keywords. So basically this is the article, managing cash flow. Like when I go to keywords, I can see that they have plenty of keywords that they rank for. And I'm specifically interested in the first one, managing cash flow, like which is search volume 900 and position 7. So like if we will push it to position 5 or 4, we will gain additional traffic. So how does this article look like? So basically this is the article. We have like the main title. Then we go to get your invoices right, like some section, and 5 rules of managing your cash flow. So the first rule, second rule, third row, fourth row, and the fifth row. And that's basically it. Like if you're looking at it, it's not the best article in the world, but it brings traffic. So like if we will just make it better, we will get more into that. So what should we do? The first thing, we should take this article, and we know that the keyword is managing cash flow. So what I will do, I will go to SEOwind, I'll click update content, and basically I will start with putting like the keyword, which is managing cash flow, and the URL, which is like the URL that I just copied. Then I will choose location, language. I will choose the project which I created, like within minutes. I just added the domain, and that's basically all. And then I'll add like AA, Evil, and Refine Agent. I could also like add internal linking, but I don't have access to Google Search Console. If I only had it, I would also like populate it with internal linking. I will not add my own insights, although that I would really recommend it. And then I'll hit just update content. And that's basically it from my side. It will take about 20 minutes to create this article. So what I did, I created it just before, so to show you how it will look like. And this is it. This is the article that I got. On the right side, I have the comparison. So basically I have like the old article, how did it perform, versus the new article. And we can see that the original article in overall EEAT scored for 4.3, and it gained 4 additional points to 8.3. So based on experience, expertise, trustworthiness, and authoritativeness, we gain a lot. But how? Basically on my right side, I will see also like the explanation. What did we actually change? So we can see that it also provides concrete examples of cash flow. In expertise, we can see that different cash flow types, inclusion of specific metrics, authoritativeness, trustworthiness, and so on. We can also find here additional suggestions of what can we do to improve it even further. But like, okay, this is like our way of seeing this article. So let's see how it is different. If you remember, it basically had these 5 roles, and that's all. So how does it look like? We start with the title. We have like the intro, like where we already have the data, which we link to something, which makes this article more trustworthy and interesting. Then we have actually an explanation. What is cash flow and why does it matter? Like this is exactly the thing that people are looking for. Then we want to understand it even further. So operating cash flow, what are the differences between investing cash flow, financing cash flow, and so on. And then there are these 5 roles that they had already, which we a little bit boosted in a better way because we added points here. We also kept all internal links that they had because like we want to keep it. That's really important. If we only had access to Google Search Console, we would be also like able to add more internal links. But these are like in a more clear way because they are written in points, which makes it much easier for people to read. Then we had like cash flow forecasting, looking ahead. So actually how to defend yourself for losing the cash flow. This is like really smart to go with that. Industry specific cash flow, because like every single industry actually has like different problems in cash flow. So retail business, service-based business, manufacturing business, and it looks really good. So like key challenges and effective solutions, all of them are written in a similar way, easy to read, easy to screen. I like it. Troubleshooting, so like common problems and how to avoid them. And that also is it makes a lot of sense. Then we have a table which compares like the definition of cash flow versus revenue versus profit. Like that's a nice topper, which makes sense. And cash flow management tools in Xero, like that's even better because like what our system did, it went to Xero.com website and it took from it information about like what the tools are that we can use to manage the cash flow. That actually is very good because it combines the website, the product, with the article, and it makes it more impactful. So we have real-time cash flow visibility, streamlined invoicing and collections. That's really, really good. So basically, and it also like we scrape disclaimer from the end. Like, so basically at the end of the article, there was here a disclaimer that Xero does not provide accounting, tax, and so on. This is exactly what we did. So if we don't like this part, we can actually remove it. If we want to use AI to help us out with specific thing, we can highlight something and ask AI to do something. So for example, if I don't want to use bullet points, I'll write like here, please change it to not to have bullet points. And I would spend here a bit of time on adding and removing things from it. But basically, that's it. That's a really easy way. Copy paste it to the page, to your CMS, and just publish it. Have fun with writing and updating your content. Cheers.